Yeah, this your boy Rich underscore everything with an A, and you now locked in to RE Films, Mr. Uncut, Raw. Yo, everybody, what's going on? Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Rich underscore everything with an A. Yep, back at y'all. Before we even get this video started, I need y'all to do something. I need y'all to get down there, man. Push that like button, push that subscribe button, push that bell for post notifications, man. We out here with a special one today, man, and it's crazy because, you know, God work in mysterious ways, but, you know, if y'all know, 2020 was a rough year. 2021 for me was a rough year, down and everything, and I'll be honest with you, as an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, I move around, and everybody know this from YouTube, I move around doing my music, cutting hair, whatever I could do, to make a dollar. But the enjoyment out of it all is actually helping somebody when they need help. It's not that you're looking for a blessing. It's that if you got it in you, you're going to want to bless other people, if I'm saying that the right way. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, sometimes you won't know a person exists until they call you. And when they call you, you might end up and find a new best friend, to be honest with you. I know we always sit back and we listen to Drake when Drake say no new friends. Okay, well, that's Drake. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when God put people in your life for a reason, some people in your life for a reason, you know what I'm saying, and other people in your life for a season. Listen to what I say. When God put people in your life for a reason. This guy a little older than me, but I always love hanging with an older crowd. And with that being said, I knew it was a reason because I could feel the vibe through the phone talking to him when he said, man, look, I got your phone number from a buddy, in which my buddy called me and told me he gave the phone number away. And then he hit me up. He said, man, I got this car I need worked on, man. I've been yanked around this, that, and the other, And y'all know how some of these mechanics, they will tell you, you got to pay this, pay that. They yank you around, take your money, and then you get your car back. You ain't got what you got to have done, or the car ain't running right. You ain't satisfied. So, with that being said, man, I'm gonna turn the camera around, put my buddy on the. I started out calling him Mr. Montgomery because, out of all due respect, if you at least bit older than me, then I was always raised, you know what I'm saying, to give respect. So, with anybody, you might start off last name, especially like I say if they older. All in a matter of maybe a couple of hours, you know what I'm saying? We sat right here. We talked on the phone earlier. He was telling me what he had going on with his car. We started talking about life in general. And we had so much in common. It was crazy, man. He grew up in a household of 10 kids, you know what I'm saying? Mom and dad. I grew up in a household, 10 kids, mom and dad. The struggles I've been through, he been through them same struggles. And it's like I tell a lot of y'all, man, sometimes you need to be around that person who done been through something. You need to be around that person who done say, can tell you like, well, this is where I mess up at. This is where I went wrong at. Right. Because if you around somebody who say that they ain't never did nothing wrong or they ain't never mess up, you need to walk away and leave that conversation. Yeah. You can't learn nothing from them. Right. And I give it to y'all on straight facts. Now, with that being said, I done run my mouth enough, so I'm gonna let we on first name basis now. You know what I'm saying? So he already done know. Y'all know me by Rich. He right now, he can call me by Edward, he can call me by Rich or whatever, but Mr. Leon, my buddy Mr. Leon. So
I'm just Leon.
It's Leon. Y'all see how it is, man. Look at here, man. When you got that respect, and this is how a lot of people, I don't care what color you is or what you got going on, man. It's just about respect, man. It's just about sitting there and gaining that bond with somebody, man. Because your blessing might be right there in front of you. It ain't always about $1. Nope. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, somebody to take your mind someplace else. You know what I'm saying? They might be in the same world you in the car world, in the music world, whatever it is. But, to start this thing right here, we're going to ask Mr. Leon, first of all, what kind of car he called me over here to work on.
My 1968 GTO. And it ain't all about your age, because I learned more from Mr. Rich today. I thought I knew about cars and stuff, but Mr. Rich came here in 5 or 10 minutes and showed me more about my car. And I've been working on that car for over 10 years. He showed me more about that car in 5 minutes, and I knew about it in the last 10 years. But like I said, he ain't about age, because give these young people a chance too. You was young one time. I mean, you ain't always been where you at right now. These young people could teach you something too.
And that's just as well as the old, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling y'all about life itself, man. But we gonna show y'all the car right quick, and then I'm gonna kind of let him, if he wanna, give y'all a rundown on what he had going on. So let me turn the camera around. This is what we got right here, man. And I'll be honest with you, like, for me, I'm just gonna let y'all sit right here and let this marinate for a minute, because most people, when they have cars like this right here, they don't actually let you put them on the camera. We in an undisclosed location right now. One thing for sure, you know, if I got a client, I ain't about to go and say this client such and such and such and such. No, wherever I'm at is wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I bring y'all great content, and I show y'all, I try to bring y'all great content and keep y'all up on what it is that I'm working on. But it's a blessing when somebody give you that opportunity to work on these kind of cars right here, man. And this right here, like, I know a lot of people, they bragging about the 71s on up to the 76 Impala Caprices and all that other stuff. But man, this right here is right. This is what it is right here, man. It's got me kind of tongue twisted right now, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little look around the car, but I'm gonna let Leon tell y'all a little bit more about what we had going on with the car. So I mean, if you want to walk over to the car and kind of break the car down some, or you can sit down, however you want to do it, man. It's your choice.
You got it.
I mean, you got to tell them. Yeah, man, you got to tell them the make and model and everything.
68 GTO.
68 GTO.
Yes. Yeah. 68 GTO.
What size engine you got in it?
It's a big block 400.
Okay.
Got the overdrive transmission. Like I said, project car. I've been working on it for about 10 years.
And I saw the results of you working on it for 10 years. And when you started this thing, did you think that you come this far with it?
No, sir.
Because I seen this thing, and I can tell y'all right now, man, he brought this thing from the ground up when he got it, man. And, you know, I say it because it's true. He got an absolute rust bucket.
Yep.
And right now, when he opened up his garage door, man, and I turned around and I saw this right here, I was looking at the pictures and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what we working with today? When he said a GTO, I'm like, man, what in the world? And the thing I love about it the most, man, is he didn't change anything up. He kept everything, you know what I'm saying, right up to his speed, man. You ain't got to be on 24-inch rims. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do an LS swap. You ain't got to go and jump out there and get that, you know, expensive material and everything. As long as it's classy and clean, you got something. So with that being said, it was a process for Leon. You said you got an overdrive transmission in this thing right here right now.
Yes, sir.
Did it come with an overdrive transmission, or did you
No, I swapped it. It came with a 4-speed.
Okay.
A 350 motor and transmission.
Okay.
With a 4-speed
3-speed.
A 4-speed transmission. With a 350 motor.
Okay. And then you just kind of went through everything and...
Yeah, I swapped everything over and had the motor rebuilt a couple times, 3 times.
And he was telling me that story, you know what I'm saying, like about having the motor done over, you know what I'm saying, and like I was saying, when you dealing with mechanics that yank you around, you know, as I do, I like to keep it professional. I like to keep it, you know what I'm saying. We don't do name calling on the channel. If somebody do bad work, it's really all on them. I mean, it is what it is. So with that being said, man, like the last time you had it built, you was telling me you was driving this thing around, man, and you know what I'm saying, how did it make you feel once you got a chance to like really drive it, knowing that you came that far?
Feel like a little child, on Christmas morning.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So with that being said, he had a couple of little issues. You know, when you're working, man, you don't get time to play with your toys that much. Much respect, you know what I'm saying, to Leon, you know what I'm saying. Entrepreneur just like myself. So to break this thing down, I'm gonna walk over to the car and I kind of give y'all a little insight on it. I came over and you can see it's garage kept. It's garage kept, you know. So what y'all see is crazy because the paint job itself is immaculate. I don't know who painted. Can you remember who painted for you?
The guy on 410, Rusty Body Shop on 410.
Okay. Well, salute to Rusty's Body Shop. He's still open?
Yeah.
Okay, Rusty's Body Shop, man, salute to you. You know what I'm saying, on the paint job. I ain't even gonna lie, cause I think it's like a hunter green, but I could tell like he got like a little pearl or something in this thing, man. It's sweet, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But this the engine right here, man. Came over. He was having some issues. We had already talked about it over the phone. He was telling me exactly what was going on. And as he started to break stuff down over the phone, man, a lot of people know me from YouTube, but the people that know me in person know that I don't know. I mean, I guess some people just blessed. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, raise my hand too high, like I got all the answers or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I can kind of diagnose a car to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, and kind of tell you what you got going on once you break everything down. It's kind of like going to your local mechanic. If you deal with your local mechanic want to know exactly what you got going on. What was the car doing before it messed up? What is this? It's just certain questions that you got to ask so you'll know what it is that you're dealing with. So, yeah, man, he was having some engine problems. That's pretty much it. And I'll break it down to you. One of the problems that we did have, and you know I like to ask permission, and you don't mind if I show him. One of the problems he did have, you can see right here, you know what I'm saying, this right here was vacuum. And, you know, for a lot of people that don't know, if y'all just getting in the engines and stuff, y'all should know vacuum is very critical, especially when you talking about, you know, coming from your block to your carburetor or your intake or brake booster and all that stuff, because he still has the brake booster, of course. And he was telling me that, you know, every now and again, his brakes get a little hard, all this, that. So I was listening to all of this stuff that he was telling me. And at the same time, it's kind of like being a doctor. So my first thing was we cranked the car. We let the car run. Car sounded great. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The car sounded great. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, ooh, you know, so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the car and everything. And as I'm sitting here looking at the car and the car's running, you know, I noticed it had a little, not even a blue smoke. It was like a little foggy, whitish smoke, you know what I'm saying? Maybe from sitting up or possibly, you know what I'm saying, needing a little bit more octane in the gas or carburetor issues more than likely. Sometimes if you ain't getting the proper vacuum, like I say, to your carburetor, or if your carburetor is actually just leaking down just a little bit of gas, you get that little bit of gas in there, you know, you're going to have to burn that thing off, you know what I'm saying? Not really flooding. It wasn't flooding or anything. But basically the first problem, so I can go ahead and get that out of the way, was this right here. And this is a vacuum hose. So what I did was I replaced the vacuum hose. And I kind of keep stuff in the car, of course. You know, I'm driving blue today. Cause I already paid the taxes on the truck. One thing about me though, I much rather be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna wait till they send my stickers before I put the work truck back on the road. You know what I'm saying? I might be having to call a good friend like Leon to pick me up and say, man, look at here, they trying to say my sticker dead. But no, man, I replaced the vacuum hose on this thing right here, man. Put some good line in here. As you can see, some good braided line on here, and this goes down inside of your valley under your actual intake. This actually hooks up to your carburetor. Now, one of the things I can tell you is once we did that, man, I ain't even gonna tell you no lie. Like, once we did that, it was crazy because he was able to like jump right in there and get that thing to bust off. Now, we got some other stuff that we're gonna actually get done, because like I say, he had it put up for a while, and now he want to actually enjoy it. So what I'm gonna come out here and do, man, and y'all know I get into everything, man. I'm gonna do a little bit of wire work under the hood and clean some stuff up under the hood for him, as well. You know what I'm saying? The inside, cause when he riding, I definitely know it's gonna turn heads by itself from the outside. But when he stop at a gas station, we want people to be able to walk up to this car, man, and look in it and just say, ooh. If they can't say, ooh, I'm trying to tell you right now, you know, they can say, ooh, right now, but see, you can kind of tell it's a little garage kept. When your boy Rich get done with it, man, from motor work to detailing, we're going to have this thing right here nice and crispy. But you can see, man, the interior work, like I said, all this right here was done from scratch. Who did your interior work once again?
I just told you.
Off of,
Red Hill Upholstery.
Red Hill Upholstery. And if I get a chance today, if I remember that when I'm riding back, going back towards home, I'll show y'all where Red Hill Upholstery is. Cause I know those guys. And I can't lie to you, they actually do some great work. They also install audio stuff as well, radios, bill boxes, and all that stuff. I'm kind of familiar with them from back in the days, man. A lot of people that does work around my area, I try to get with them and build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Some, you know, it works, some they don't. Some people just like to work alone. So, I mean, what can you say? But you can see, man, everything in this car right here, all original. He didn't try to get too fancy with it, man. He left the gauges the way the gauges was supposed to be. When you got the car, was the dash cluster and all in it?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't have to buy the cluster and all that. Okay,
I
so
think I bought another cluster, but it the same exact cluster.
okay, but you can see, man, and we'll show you right here, man. Shift in the floor, nice Hurst shifter in the floor too, as you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Original, the console original, or you made the console?
Them guys, it was a console I had before. Them guys, put new leather and stuff on it.
Okay, so it was a console he had. They put new leather and stuff on it. So there you go. That was the original cluster that he had in there. And
we changed it out because all this stuff right here it was burnt, it broke in here, so
okay,
it wouldn't make a good contact.
I got you. And so he went back, and you can see right here where he went with. Now you got your gas hand, you got your temp hand, you got your oil hand, battery basically. You got the speedometer and everything. So that's pretty much that, man. Another thing that he got is he actually got that vintage air in here, if y'all can see it. Got somebody to install that vintage air for him. So, you know, that's real nice right there. These seats, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. These bucket seats feel good. And that back, man, you can see right there how they got that back. Oh, nice and crispy on that right there. Carpet and everything. Like I said, man, he built this thing from the ground up, man. So, you know, y'all give y'all a nicer look at that green right quick. Body lines and everything on this car is slick. You know, y'all see it. GTO. Look at that, man. I love the fact that you kept this original too. You know what I'm saying? You didn't try to go out there and change too much up. You just brought the car back to life. From what I seen on the pictures, like you really you brought this car a long way. You brought this car. When you bought the car, how much money did you end up paying for the body? Because it was basically a roller when you got it.
It was just a body, but I gave $6,500 just for that body.
Mm-hmm.
The guy said he could have sold it title for like $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was an original title.
Okay. And body work and all, you had a great friend to actually help you with the body work. I saw that in the pictures and all. Yeah. I got to commend y'all on that because he did his body work, no lie. He did his body work before he even got it to the paint shop. Man, like, I'm talking about me seeing the pictures, man, like, no lie. He was telling me how rear quarter panels, all this right here was rusted up. And him and a buddy actually Did some cutting, metal work, same thing. Y'all see me kind of do with Relentless, the box Chevy. And I gotta get to you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you start doing the grunt work like that, man, it may look easy, it's fun, but it's hard at the same time. Because you gonna work. And if you ain't in it 100, like, don't start on it, because when time for you to stop on it and you want to take it to somebody else, it's gonna be harder for you to get it to them, because now what they gonna say is they gotta go behind you and they gotta straighten out your problems. So that's the downside on things. Now me, and I'm not like putting myself any better than anybody else, because I didn't build this motor, of course, but I will tell you, as far as the motor itself, like you said, he spent some money in the motor with several people, getting work done and everything else. With that said, you know, I came over and just did some little tedious stuff to tighten it up and to get it running. So I can show y'all another little thing, man. Y'all see that right there? Custom made, man. Custom made. Yeah, I'm telling you. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give him, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get him to just turn this thing over for me, and then, you know what I'm saying, flip them things right there down for a second. Ooh. Do that one more time for him. Close them up. Look at that, man. Custom made. He made them himself. Ooh. Let's see if you can turn that key and get it to bust off, though. After Rich everything touched it. If he turned that key and get that thing to bust off, man. How many times you had to pack the gas?
You got it. Standing on the outside.
Tell him again.
Standing on the outside right here. I can get in the car.
Y'all see it, man. I keep telling y'all, man, look. I'm not praising myself, but this is what I love doing. This is in me. Like, if I could come through and help somebody, man, let me help you. Whether you watching my video or whether I'm going to pull up on you. When Leon asked me to pull up on him, you know, we had set the date for Friday. He called me yesterday. I missed that because I was helping Mom Dukes out. Had some little stuff I had to do, of course, because, you know, I'm in the cinematography line. I was editing up a wedding and stuff, but I gave him the call back because I missed his call. But I got out here to him. I got out here to him. I gave him my word, came out here, did what I was supposed to do. Got to come back, and we're going to have some more stuff that we're going to actually clean up. So I don't know. You know, right now is a time that you can really, if you want to get creative right now, you can get creative because you got the right person on hand. But we're going to start with the cleanup of the wiring and everything else, and then we'll go from there, man. But so far, can I ask you, out of everything and how the car is running, hold on, let me let y'all hear this thing. Y'all see that? When I came, I ain't boasting, I ain't bragging. But before I came and he cranked this thing up, what was happening to your tailpipe?
Blue smoke, blue smoke was coming out of it.
What you got going on now?
Cleared up.
Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Rich _ everything with an A, man. Look, I gave y'all a walk around of the GTO, man. We got more work to do. So, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, when I'm out here and I'm working with clients a lot of the time, this is a blessing because I usually don't show a lot of my work. But when I'm working with the clients, if they let me record, you know, I record. This is something I do out of love. I don't do this because I can go out here and get over on somebody or whatever the case may be. And anytime you got somebody, blue ain't all that clean, but anytime you got somebody throwing their tools inside of a Cadillac and they roll up on you with tools in a Cadillac, man, you got to know they about business. You know what I'm saying? Until the work truck get back on the road, which will probably be, if they don't send me the day Friday, so I should have my stickers in the mail, or either I'm going to go pick them up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? See what time it is. Well, it folds up now, so they close. So, yeah, we're going to get the work truck back on the road, and then we're going to get back out here because we're going to get Mr. Leon right. But, y'all see it, man, another happy customer, man, / friend. You feel what I'm saying? Got him right. He's shopping right now, so y'all know what to do, man. Y'all to get down there, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for post notifications. GTO. Got that thing right. It's ready to go, man. Leon can get out there and drive that thing.
Thank you, man. Thank you for everything.
Pleasure for me, man. Look here, that was a pleasure for me meeting you and working with you, man. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Rich Everything checking out, man. Yeah, this your boy Rich _ Everything with an A, and you now locked in to RE Films, Mr. Uncut Raw.